I want to talk NBA first. Monster game here. Series all tied up. There's injuries, there's reffing issues, and this is a big game here. So what do we make about Spurs and Thunder tonight?
Yeah, you had I believe, over 60 free throws in the last game, and if you look at the free throw attempts in games 1 and 2 in Oklahoma City, drastically different. So that's one thing to look at. The other thing, it's tied 2-2, as you alluded to, Andy, and this is what we call the overused cliche. It's the pivotal game 4 when it's tied, or game 5 when it's tied at 2-2. And that usually prompts low-scoring affairs. And why does that happen? Well, a lot of the reason it happens because there's more attention to detail on the defensive side of the floor. The defensive intensity ratchets up. And as you look at NBA history, it certainly backs those claims up. I mean, number one seeds like the Thunder, coming off a 103-82 loss at San Antonio since 2010. Number one seeds playing home with the series tied at 2-2, and they're coming off a loss in which they scored 101 points or fewer. Those games have played 8-0 to the under since 2010, and they only averaged a combined 192.8 points scored per game. Then when you get into number 1 and number 2 seed matchups in a conference final with a series tied 2-2, since 2013, that situation has arisen 5 times. All 5 of those games went under the total. And also the Oklahoma City offense this series, despite them, I think it gets overlooked. Look, they're shooting 42.9% from the field in the first 4 games of the series. In Oklahoma City, in their 6 home playoff games in 2026, allowing just a shade under 104 points per game. And San Antonio defensively throughout the playoffs has been very good. 15 games in the 2026 playoffs, allowing under 105 points per game and holding opponents to 41% from the field and 32.8% from beyond the three-point line. Don't be deceived by that game 1 score, folks, because that game was 101 at the end of regulation time, and it went 2 overtimes. So I'm looking for this one to be a low-scoring affair, guys. I just think there's too much on the line here. San Antonio knows that if they lose this game, the best they could do is have to return to Oklahoma City in Game 7, and Oklahoma City wants the security of knowing if they win this game, at the very worst, they come home for Game 7. So I just think it's going to be a defensive battle, a low-scoring affair. And if the free throws don't get out of hand, I think it's going to be an easy under. And that's a big key right there. Referees come into play when it comes to free throw attempts. And one of the most overlooked things, like I've alluded to many times on this show, when handicapping NBA or college basketball, is free throw attempts. You need to put that in the equation if you're looking at a total. So I'm going to go under here, guys. Spurs, Thunder under 216.5.
Absolutely. So, well, you get tons of great comments on here. People asking about you to break down games and everything. So we love having you. And of course, it's $5 Tuesday. What do you have for $5?
Have NBA game 4 or game 5 winner up very shortly, folks. As soon as I get off the air here, it'll be up. I'll have a winner for you there. NBA winning the last two days in the NBA, and NBA playoff picks since 2021, up 123 units in net profit. Also, all sports up 183 units in net profit since May 12th of last year. That's over a year, folks. So, again, you should look into that 365-day all-access pass with yours truly. That will get you $1,188. Will get you that 365-day pass. All sports, all premium picks, including 5% best bets. That amounts to approximately $3.25 per day. and $99 a month. So when you break it down like that, folks, it's an absolute steal. So take advantage of that. Major League Baseball up over 60 units since last year. Number one last year in the regular season. What am I missing? That's it. All sports, Major League Baseball, NHL playoffs. I won't have a pick for tonight in the NHL playoffs, but I will have a pick for Game 4 in the Montreal Carolina series later today.